Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to like, share, or subscribe so that you can get notified. It definitely helps out the channel. This read is going to be for Aries. Aries, at the center of your true self for the cycle of this read, I am seeing you being influenced by the winds of process and perception and power. Your true self is seeking security in so you have a spirit animal message as well. So if you've been seeing a lot of spirit animals, they're trying to send a message about what keeps you in line, or what keeps you tamed. Conditions to life is what I'm seeing. And then I'm seeing people. And it says surrounding the animals and people is not having a lot of self-control. And then true self is seeking security amongst people that don't have self-control. And then I'm seeing the focus of the perception is from the eastern wind, you being zen or wanting to be zen, trying to decipher what zen is for you. You also considering the universe. Is the universe zen? Does the universe have self-control? And I'm also hearing that you may be feeling like you're stupid or foolish for asking these questions or thinking about it or wondering about it. Though you're not stupid or you're not idiotic, or if you try to talk to someone about it before and they may have called you stupid, you're not stupid. And then I'm also seeing that you're thinking about slavery. And how that demonstrated being tamed, as if people that were once enslaved were perceived to be like animals and out of control. Then I'm seeing from the western wind that there's a process of needing to heal from that. And from the southern wind, by the way of power, this has to do with the south. Wow. So Aries, I can understand why I'm not seeing any northern wind in regard to partnership, because your true self is seeking security and comprehending what is Zen now when you're trying to process the time to heal from the powers of the South. We're understanding the wounds that have been inflicted by the way of the South. The South could be describing here in the United States and the history. So let me just say that what I'm observing is your true self is seeking like what controls the universe, animals, people, and the concept of self-control. And the only answer that I can offer is time. And your vessel as a human being being able to process and store memories of time. Because if you were not able to store or process time, then you would just, Okay. So if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time. Time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you to yourself and to God's source for being able to make that offer. The time that I received was the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is representing a moment of rest and restoration. Rejuvenation as well. Relaxation, a lot of R words. Are you calm? Are you peaceful? Are you zen? Okay? And what is your perception of that? With that eastern wind, I do see you in this energy as stunning. Not weird and not risky. So you're being safe, you're relaxing, you're seeking security in what is your zen. Maybe even meditating, praying, figuring it out, okay? So then the energy that I see you in for the cycle of this read is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is representing someone that is not bound or restricted by his circumstance. And this could be a she or a he. The gender is not specific. Just take the energetic information as it resonates, okay? In this energy, you are being received as public spirited, loyal, and awesome, amazing, remarkable, and majestic. So for the cycle of this read, the emotions or overall messages that I'm picking up on are for you not to feel ashamed if you are, for you to be open to the blessings, the message, the information, for you to feel happy, for you not to feel alone. This is a natural read, for you not to feel miserable and for you not to feel hesitant. Okay. Ooh. So any emotions that are in the downright position that would be perceived as negative, obviously that wouldn't be in alignment with your Zen, okay? So they would be associated with any challenges that we see in the read. Furthermore, if there are any challenges in the read, either the cycle that you went through or what I see in the future for you, that means that you have inherited those challenges, okay? However, even as you may have inherited those challenges, you also have inherited the strength and the ability to overcome those challenges and the ability to store memory within your vessel that is wisdom. So you also have the ability to share your story of strength. So the card that I see you in for the past position of this cycle is the Fool. This is a little bit sensitive, so whatever I read, just know I'm not judging you, okay? And you don't judge me. So I'm seeing that you were in this Fool energy, and this Fool is like adventurous, like ready to go on a journey, excited, not, like I said, feeling restricted or bound with that Hangman energy. So feeling free to explore. In this energy, I'm seeing that a lot of the things that you got involved with a lack of self-control, were foreign to you. And you may have been offensive, and you may have done things that were senseless, or things that you considered to be foolish. Remember I said, in regard to your true self, seeking security on people having self-control, or what's controlling animals and people in regard to the universe, like what keeps them in line, and what does that have to do with what happened in the South, and this being a time to heal from that, okay? So I'm seeing that it was a part of your bloodline, your family's history, all of our family's histories, for us to go through what it is that we went through. I'm hearing the word that we were compromised in that way, or that we would even come to a point in our reality to perceive it that way, like that we were compromised, or that we were offensive, or that we were vulgar, or that, as far as humanity, we have a history of not treating each other the best kind of way. And that is something that I'm seeing in this moon card for you, that even as you may have been that way, the reality of it is that it's not really your fault, because you inherited those behaviors. Just the same way that we inherited the ability to observe ourselves in those behaviors with this moon energy. The moon has to do with emotions and the memories and what they mean to us. The significance of our ability to be able to reflect on our life's journey is what gives us that perception and that perspective to understand the process of partnerships and power, and to be able to navigate what direction we want ourselves to go in, or humanity, or our society, our tribe. In this energy, I'm seeing you as, like I said, reflective, creative, mysterious, not haunting, and not ridiculous. So this is resonating with the fact that you are in that Hanged Man energy. So even as you may have been reflecting on either your ways or the ways of your bloodline, that you're no longer stuck or bound to those kind of ideologies. You've been set free from like a spiritual haunting of maybe even racism. So then I see that you were at the end of the cycle in the Four of Cups. Which is your justice, paired with the Two of Swords. So this meant that you had to submit and surrender to the things that you may have had some regrets on, or that you were questioning. Certain things about the people that you hung around that demonstrated no self-control, or how you may have demonstrated a lack of self-control. You get a divine offering to help you get through that. And that really could have been time to heal. From whatever injustice was done. And I'm hearing prejudice. So wherever there was some type of prejudice, whether if it was in your mind or if it was in your reality or by the way of your actions, the divine has stepped in to make you an offer, because you were walking blindly in this Two of Swords. And that was a part of your inherent justice as well, for you to walk around like that. So I can completely understand you feeling hesitant. I can completely understand why there's that look of, regret or sadness even, or maybe you were miserable, or you felt ashamed, or you may have even felt alone. Because this divine offering is coming in, and you're being received in this energy as wealthy, affluent. Your family may have gotten money off of that kind of thing, And then I'm also seeing you as refined and cultivated and smart. So whatever it is that was going on, I'm not condoning slavery. I'm not condoning violence. I'm not condoning prejudice or anything like that. What I am saying is that you have an opportunity, by the way of the divine, to I had to look the word up because I was just hearing it, and I don't think that I've ever said that word before, though Spirit is just saying it clearly. Reverence. For you to provide reverence, because if your true self is seeking information in regard to understanding what your Zen is, and the Western wind coming in with that time of that time to heal, it's also time to provide reverence, especially if you're coming from a family or a bloodline that has been established off of something like slavery. And if it's the other way around, then that divine offering is for you to receive reverence for your bloodline, from your bloodline, okay? Let's see what is for your future. So in your future, I'm seeing the Seven of Cups energy, which is representing the fact that you have a lot of options. You have a lot of options in ways that you can do this. And you are being received in this energy as healthy and wholesome and calm. So whatever choice or decision that you're making is moving in that direction of your Zen. You're figuring out what your Zen is. And then I'm seeing you in this Three of Rods energy, which is showing me that whatever decision or choice that you make, you go on some type of journey or you go in a new direction. And it is for work, or you could be doing inner work, like I said, to heal whatever wounds were once there, whether if it's internally or external. I am seeing you in this energy as realistic, not heartless, very heartfelt, and not sorrowful. So you're able to leave behind whatever did not serve the wellness of your soul for your bloodline. Because it's not just for you, it's for your bloodline as well. I mean, it's for you because you have to prioritize yourself. True self is always seeking security for itself. Those spirit and soul are in alignment with each other for you to go on this journey. And prioritizing the wellness of your soul is why there are certain things and ways and inherent karmic cycles you are free from with this Hangman energy. So then I see that you are in the Six of Rods energy, where you are, I'm here looking towards the sun, like committing to going towards that path that is righteous. And I'm seeing that you understand that that's the direction that you want to go in. Prioritizing the wellness of your soul is not the wrong direction. And you're not doing it alone with the Six of Rods energy. So then I see you in the Seven of Rods energy, where there may be some people that want you to be in conflict with them. Excuse me. There are some people that either want you to be in conflict with them, or you're going to get into conflict with them. And it's because of the theatrics, the drama of it all, the changes that you're making, that, you know, this that happened for civil rights, for women's rights, for people's rights in general. For them not to have this lack of self-control and to prioritize a sense of care for each other. And that's what I'm seeing. You as friendly and comforting and welcoming and affectionate, and the people on the other side of it are dramatic and theatrical. And I see that that's your judgment. And you're being received in this energy as attractive. So prioritizing your wellness of your soul, prioritizing your physical, mental, emotional, social, spiritual, all that health, and choosing that, and then leaving certain things behind. and then moving forward in a direction that is righteous, and recognizing that you're a part of something that's bigger than you, and your experiences that you have belong to you and they're individual, though you are a part of something that's bigger than you. And that part that's bigger than you is a bit in conflict with the fact that you are making the choice to move in these directions righteously, that Christ consciousness is activated, and there's nothing that anyone can do about it, because they have limited time to interact with you. Like, that's the thing about immortality of the Christ consciousness, is that your interaction with other people externally is limited. They can only run amok for a certain amount of time. And when their time is up, it's just up. It's up and stuck. However, the immortal soul and Christ consciousness is unlimited, and its capabilities of being restored here. And that's your judgment. Because anytime you put on a show, what does it have to do? It has to come to an end. They eventually have to bow out, and these people can only do this while they're either in your life for that reason, season, or whatever. And even then, once this life is over, they can't bother you anymore. And that's what I mean by the Christ consciousness being immortal. You are a star. You are a light being. You are here to shine. And whether if it's in the room for a little bit, or if it's on a stage for years, whatever room you go into, whatever space you hold as a righteous being, you shine, you give grace to others, you attract grace to yourself. And you represent that good that you are. Do not let misery overpower the space of goodness that you bring into this space. And that's your judgment. So then I see you in this Nine of Cups energy, where your heart is full, you are experiencing joy, not offensive, demonstrating Zen and that healing that you were looking for. So then I see that there is a loss in some type of way that is experienced. It's not a harmful loss, so there is some type of loss that happens because of war. You may lose a friend, you may lose friends, you may lose family members, you may lose material things, though your immortal spirit and soul never die. And I see you in hermit mode paired with the Five of Pentacles, reflecting on that. I also see you in this energy as clever, because as God is within and Christ consciousness is within, and the spiritual warfare between good and evil go on, teeter-totter, back and forth, like ping pong or tennis. And then you realize that the spirit is not battling with the flesh. It's the spirit of good and evil that are battling with each other, and the flesh that's encasing the madness. Just kidding. Or you being the balancing act of all of it. And there are times that you need to heal from that. The spirit needs to heal from that. From those losses. So you have so much joy before you experience whatever this loss is. And whatever the loss is, I'm seeing that you're doing, like you're letting it go willingly. Because you have so much joy. And you understand the immortality of the Christ consciousness. And so when I first saw that there would be some type of loss, I asked the angels for a message. And I was like, how do they, like, what can you say to them? And Spirit is saying that it's up to you. So then I pulled another card for this position. And then I see the King of Pentacles energy. So this is representing that whatever is lost, you get it back in abundance with this King of Pentacles energy. Because that's someone who is financially secure, wealthy, and even charitable. So instead of why God, is thank you God, because I know that there's more where that came from. And then I pulled another angel card and it says, if you believe. These cards are so beautiful. I want to thank y'all for believing in me, giving me the opportunity to be able to share these angel messages with you. And the last card that I see for your future, Aries, is the Hierophant. Someone that is well recognized, honorable, appreciated, validated in your position, looked up to for guidance. And like I said, when you started on that righteous path with the 6 of Rods, the challenges that you were able to overcome gave you the strength and the wisdom to be in this Hierophant energy. And you're being received as attractive and fine. Not dysfunctional. Not manipulated. And we already got your angel messages out. Happy. So be open to receive. Okay? Sending love and light.